Hey guys, welcome back to the KB Cabinet channel. My name is Rob, and a while back I uploaded a video and it was called "Can I Make an Angled Hood on the CNC Machine?" It was a sped up video, so it might have been a little difficult to see what I was doing, but now that I've had time to experiment with it for a little while, I wanted to make this follow-up video to go into more detail about my thought process as well as the things that I found worked good and the little changes that we need to make. Some of you out there might be watching these videos and be like, "You are an idiot, you could do things so much better." And if that's the case, please tell me, because I'm all about learning better ways to do things. We're a small company here in Northwest Arkansas, and we are expanding, and so we're right on the cusp of becoming a more tech-reliant operation here. And you know, my goal is to take the computers and the equipment that we have and to really overhaul our old way of doing things and bringing it up to the 21st century, so to speak. So if there's some of you out there that are in a similar position that I'm in, I hope this information helps you out, at least gets you on the thought process, because the thought process is everything. You know, if you know what you're trying to accomplish, you know, that's really where it starts. And I thank you guys for watching, and let's get into it. This is where we started off. Yeah, I can't take credit for designing this hood because my cousins over at Precision Ingenuity, I told them what I wanted, and they designed it in their engineering CAD program. Their program can work out these angles. I just didn't have a way of doing that. So I got with them, and they came up with this design, and it's a pretty, I think it's a pretty logical design. You know, you have a skeletonized inner structure, and that, you know, gives you the shape, and then you just lay your panels on them. I wanted the machine to do the miters, so basically everything right here, I wanted to get to this point completely on the CNC machine. I wasn't too worried about the chase because that's going to vary based on the ceiling height, and then obviously I can't do the trim right here. So, but I figured if I could get to this point, you know, that's just a tremendous help compared to the way that we've been doing it in the past. As far as the tooling goes, I'll show you the bit that I use for my miter. I got this one from Vortex Tools. There's a lot of good tool companies out there, but Vortex has been pretty good to me, so I have a few Vortex tooling. This particular one, it's a 90-degree groove bit, but it has a 1-inch depth cut, and that was important for me because this particular material is 3/4 inches thick, and to go beyond that, I needed a 1-inch depth. Once we kind of nailed down the design, then my cousin emailed me the DXF files for all of these. And you probably saw in that video, the DXF files is what I imported. So all these came in as a DXF, which is basically just vectors. And a couple changes that I made, particularly these pieces right here. I found that I did not need, piece number 8, I did not need this piece going back. So I just went ahead and deleted both of those, and so we just have these. Didn't matter, didn't need it, so I figured it was just, didn't need it, so I deleted it. VCarve is the program that I use. It's pretty much the first one that I've used with the CNC machine that I have, and so it just works for me. I liked how it was a flat rate, and it's easy to get in and just start doing stuff. There might be better programs out there. I know there's Mosaic that a lot of people use. So this is definitely not the only way to go about this. So So these blue lines right here, these are where my miters are. So this is where I signed my tooling for that miter. Everywhere there's blue. Here we have some screw holes where those slats fit together. You know, you can glue them down, but then you can put, I wanted to be able to screw it down to kind of suck it down flush. And, you know, overall, it's pretty straightforward. Let's see here. Once I got this done, I used actually, I'll go over real briefly the tooling that I used. To cut these little pieces out, I used a 1/4 inch end mill. My main tool that I use to cut out is a 3/8. It's a 3/8 compression, but sometimes on these small stuff it can knock them around. So on all these, the inner places here that are small, I used a 1/4 inch on the outside, 3/8 on the inside, 3/8 on these big pieces. And once I sent it out to the CNC, I mean, it was, everything went pretty smooth. You can see these are those 2 pieces. I had already pulled these out, but over here, here are the pieces that I pulled out, and then we'll pull up. So you see, it kind of just comes out ready to assemble. I could have gone a little deeper on the tooling on this one, but I'll show you one more here. Yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy. These miters, they turned out really well this time. And here you can see a video of one we just built, and he did put putty in the miters right here, so it's hard to see how good they go initially, but it does go really nicely together. Here you can see this is the internals. Everything just it fit really really good. That's the cutout for the vent down here at the bottom, and these are these pocket holes that it just sits right in there, and it's got a slight angle right here to kind of keep that leaning back. You see, kind of. But all in all, I'm really happy with it. Here's a better example of the raw miter. It's kind of blurry. I'm using an old iPhone, so I apologize about the audio in the video. But let me see if I can back it up here just a little bit. Still not the best, but this is an example of what it looks like when it first comes together. And this one's obviously going to be paint grade, so he loaded that up with putty, and so we'll sand it and paint it. But I'm pretty confident it will work with stained grade woods. Like I'm sure we're going to need to do that soon, but I'm pretty confident that it'll work. So overall, that's what we did. Hopefully this helps some of you guys out. Feel free to let me know if there's things I need to do better, or if you have questions on how to do this, or if you're trying to set it up for yourself. My cousin, their engineering company, they do design work for people, so I can get you in contact with them. Other than that, I hope everyone has a great day, and thanks for watching.